I realized my marriage was over while sitting at a red light watching my wife's phone vibrate on the dashboard. It wasn't the message that ended things. It was the name of the group chat that flashed for a second. Exit strategy, no emojis, no jokes. Just a title chosen by someone thinking far ahead. I didn't say anything. Silence has always been my strongest instinct. My work in compliance taught me that people reveal everything when they think you're unaware. Panic makes noise. Control listens. That night I kissed her goodnight, waited for her breathing to slow, and quietly lifted her phone. It unlocked with muscle memory. She never thought I'd need to get in. What I read didn't feel like heartbreak. It was like reading a business proposal where I was the asset being liquidated. There were spreadsheets, timelines, and notes on how to provoke arguments and document my reactions. Messages from her closest friends coached her on language that would sound credible in court. There were even plans to move money gradually so it wouldn't raise flags. They weren't planning a divorce. They were planning a takedown. I copied everything. Every message, every file, every timestamp. Then I put the phone back exactly where it was and lay there beside her, wide awake in the dark, already several steps ahead. For the next few weeks I played my part perfectly. I apologized when she snapped. I suggested counseling, which she dismissed with practiced frustration. I kept depositing my salary into our joint account, while quietly opening another one she didn't know existed. I let her believe she was directing the pace while I was mapping all the exits. Her mistake wasn't betrayal. People betray each other every day. Her mistake was assuming I would react emotionally, that I would confront her, argue, expose my hand. She expected chaos. I gave her predictability. While she was preparing narratives, I was preparing facts. I even found inconsistencies in her expense reports at work, not major theft, just patterns that didn't add up. I didn't accuse her. I documented everything. I spoke to a lawyer who specialized in forensic divorce cases. He smiled when he saw the files. Not because he enjoyed destruction, but because clarity always makes a professional calm. We filed first. The papers were served while she was still confident, believing she was in control of the timing. The shock on her face wasn't anger. It was confusion. The sudden realization that the floor had moved beneath her feet without her even noticing. Her strategy collapsed quickly once scrutiny replaced secrecy. Accounts were frozen. Transfers were questioned. Her workplace began its own investigation after a routine inquiry was triggered. Suddenly, the careful story she'd rehearsed had holes. Too many holes. She tried to talk, to cry, to negotiate. I listened once, just long enough to confirm that nothing she said involved remorse. It was only regret that she'd been discovered too soon. The divorce ended quietly, not dramatically. She received far less than she expected. Her friends disappeared. Her plans dissolved. Strategies mean nothing without leverage. Months later, someone asked me if I felt satisfied. I didn't really know how to answer. Satisfaction implies hunger. I just felt balanced. I didn't win by hurting her. I won by refusing to be predictable. Trust isn't blindness. Love is not surrender. And silence, when you use it correctly, is not weakness. It's preparation. She wanted an ending where I was desperate and confused. Instead, she got one where I was already gone long before she realized the story had changed. And that was the only revenge I ever needed. Thanks for watching. If you have a story about outsmarting a difficult situation, share it in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this.